Hey, wants me to look at video and just wow. Rooster Teeth, you better hope that scene you showed at New York Comic Con was fake. So apparently during Comic Con, they leaked a scene for people who were there. And apparently it's basically a black sun scene because it's Blake kissing Sun. And people are trying to confirm if that's now canon. And I'm here hoping that it isn't canon. For a few reasons. Okay, I'm justifying my reasoning of why, like, okay with Black Sun, but this just one. I don't get how that even works. How does different species of faunus even have children together? I don't understand how that works. I got like, how does that even work? Like, I don't understand. And two, I I just you're basically implying that Blake Yang lost her arm for no freaking reason now. So let's go with number one, the whole interspecies faunus relationship work. Like, how does that work? Because we have never gotten any confirmation of how that works. I get why, because that seems a little mature, but it's sort of something we need to understand. I mean, logically, you can understand why it works for humans, because they don't have faunus traits. Though some can say that humans are just ape faunuses, but again, that's implying that there are actually no ape faunuses, and that's not. I don't know. We gotta get confirmation on that. But again, it's like, how does that work? Like, we don't even know what species Gera is. Like, do we know what species of faunus Gera is? I gotta look that up. Hold on, I'm look this up right now. Cause I tried to look on the wiki and there was nothing on him. So it's like, do we not actually know what species Gera is? Because he's a faunus, so. But what actual Han? Okay, apparently he's a panther. Apparently, that's what they're going for. Since they mentioned, since the trivia in his wiki basically brings up Bagheera the panther, back from the Jungle Book. So, sort of makes sense. So I can buy that. Again, I can buy that since felines. Panther's just a giant cat. And I know Blake's mom is a cat, so make that as real. But we don't see his head, so it's like ears. So again, sort of weird. But how would that work for Blake and Sun since Blake is a cat faunus and Sun is a monkey faunus? How does that work? Like, this is like if they do confirm Black Sun and they actually roll with it, this is something they're gonna have to explain. Like, I'm not kidding here. I'm bothered by the fact that this is even an option, and the fact that nobody's questioning like how does this work? Like, I'm not basically hating Sun, but I'm sort of like it doesn't really add up how those two will work together since one's a feline and one's a monkey and one's like I don't know how the genetics for that, but I'm pretty sure they shouldn't be able to crossbreed, but eh. But aside from that, that's just basically my only problem is how would that even work? And again, like magical world, magic, blah blah blah. But I mean, we are talking about faunas who are basically people who evolved from animals, or basically inherited animal-like traits. You gotta realize that if humans are basically the blank slates, and faunas have some colorless traits linked to them, sort of makes it hard for different fauna species to propagate. Hence why we don't see many, if any, types of crossbreed faunuses. Which ultimately, like, again, I'll go to my conclusion on what this actually means at the end, but let's move on to Yang. Here's the thing. I see Bumblebee as more canon considering the fact of falling. Blake and Yang has had more moments, closer moments than Sun, because, like, here's the thing. Sun has basically followed Yang on Blake despite the fact she's told him multiple times to leave her alone. Has stalked her across on her way back home to Menagerie, I don't know how to pronounce it, but to her basically home. Basically, just forced himself into her life and basically been helping her to. Oh, again, she's appreciated it, but again, he's sort of like been following her, and that's weird. Meanwhile, you have Yang, who lately have been trying to help Blake solve her problems. Got tried to save Blake, which cost Yang her arm. And now, apparently, Black Sun is more important than Bumblebee. And I'm like, yeah, apparently the currently writers apparently haven't read their own material because they've been trying to set up Bumblebee for a bit. I get it. Like, they also added Sun to say in Volume 15. But here's the thing. Here's what I view Sun as. He's more of the annoying boy that keeps pestering you, but won't leave you alone. It's just, I don't know how to say it. It's like, Yang has literally lost her arm in order to try to protect Blake. Yang lost her arm. Blake got a scar from that fight with Adam. Yang lost her arm. And yet Blake is... Oh my gosh. Like, it's the fact that this isn't even an option. It's just... Wow. They've sort of lined themselves in the corner. And... Like... Here's the thing. If it wasn't for the fact she lost her arm, I imagine Yang would have gone after Blake. As soon as she woke up, and found out Blake was gone and she still had arms, he probably would have left. Like, like RWBY did. But she just left. You know? Like, so it's okay for RWBY to straight up leave, and yet it's not okay for Yang to leave if she still have her arms? Like, what? Okay? Like, I don't even know, like... This is the problem. This is the problem when you basically introduce ships into your... And you introducing implied ships in your show. You get this crap. Like, I'm sorry, but... errors have been made. Not by the current team, but by Monty himself. He should never have gotten to the point where he was shipping characters in the show, like implying ships. Because that opens a whole can of worms of implication and writer's intent. And, well, we don't want to open that now, do we? Because that's a whole nother bag of troubles, and I don't want to get to it. But, yeah. And basically, what do I think this basically means? Well, either one or two things. They actually are going for the black... Like, if it implying that the scene is actually true and not some joke scene they made to stir off fans. Oh, one more thing I want to talk about before I go into that rant. If Volume 6 at some point have Blake and Yang arguing over Blake leaving, then Miles and Carrie... Is it Miles and Carrie's? I can't... Luna... I don't know. Like, the current writers, Miles and someone else. I think it's Miles and Carrie, I don't know. Point is, you guys have failed at being... being logical, we left at Volume 5, leaving off with all the girls happy, all of them putting aside the differences, and literally being like, you know what, whatever happened, it happened, we're fine, let's move on. So if we have any point at Volume 6 where two of them are arguing, you have basically made the entire scene at Volume 5 pointless. It is now pointless because that scene should never have happened, and now you're going to have to go and decanonize it. Because that scene should not have happened if your intent was to continue the whole Blake and Yang thing, if they're still mad at each other. Which I hopefully they aren't. Hopefully Rice did talk some sense to her. But if they are mad, if they do get into a fight, then congratulations. You just made that entire hug scene at Volume 5 basically redundant. Because Yang still had very feelings about this that wouldn't have been seen. But now we go into the thing I want to talk about, and this pertains to the fact that this scene is actually true. One or two things are going to happen. Either one, Black Sun's out canon, and basically Yang is basically out a ship, like one of the only ships he has, unless they actually decide, like, there's also implications about they're going to be going back to write Rose and stuff rather than Rose Garden, aka Oscar and Ruby, but again, don't know, no confirmation, just hints and stuff. But if that is true, that literally leaves Yang with only Neo. Like, that's the only other ship that's popular that I could see them going for, and that would imply them rewriting Neo back into the show. Neo, who has been gone for effectively 3 seasons at this point, and you're gonna try and rewrite her back, just to have Yang a ship. I don't actually see that happening. As much as they say they're gonna bring back Neo, we are going to bring back Neo at some point. I don't think they're gonna bring back Neo. As much as I believe they're not gonna bring up Roman's past, why he was doing what he's doing, and how he met Neo, why those two work together, all that stuff. I don't think we're actually going to get to that part. Unless they keep the trailers going for a while and they run out of ideas, so they have to do them. That's fine, but Roman's sort of dead and Neo's sort of MIA, so we sort of don't know what their status is. And that's sort of a problem, considering we don't know what's going on, and well, that's sort of bad. Like, if they write Neo out of the show, that's like, wow, like, Neo and Roman were sort of the best, like, beloved characters, and you basically kill off Roman unceremoniously by him being eaten by a Grim, and basically have sending Neo off to Mary Poppins to the ground, basically. Never thought I'd be able to use that phrase before, but here we are. Who would have thought? Guardians of the Galaxy really did repopularize the term Mary Poppins. And you now know why Disney's trying to go ahead and try to get cash on that. Because, Mary Poppins is now a thing, it's back into terms, and now they want to try to make money off it, so, But, talking aside, what does this actually leave for the other half? Because I mentioned two. The second option is they might be killing off Sun in this next volume. This could be them trying to give Black Sun fans one final hope, one final glimpse of their ship, before they inevitably kill off Sun. Now, we know a character is going to die in this next volume. A character sort of has to die. Because no character within Volume 5 died. They teased Wise, but then they went back on it. Sorta wish they didn't. Because it just shows how, ballsy they really are about killing characters. They don't really... it doesn't matter if they have main character power or main plot armor or what. They have a chance of dying, and they will die. But that's implying that was an attempt that you didn't want to, again. It could have meant to kill Wise, but considering they literally come up with the Deus Ex Machina, the Deus Ex Machina known as John in the next episode, sort of implies that they sort of didn't care. So yeah, this could basically mean the end of Sun. Like if it's like I don't know if they will do this if we're saying in like if we're going to if we're going onto Atlas and we're actually going onto Atlas in the actual season, considering how they basically talked about how this is basically them moving forward, how it's going to be a journey like Volume 4. Oh boy, I can't wait to I can't wait for them all to be there, and then all of them then like Tyrion or someone else basically. Oh my god! Stop it! Stop it! But like someone else, Hazel, somebody else coming by, and then one of them fighting the guy one on one while everyone else just stands around doing nothing. I hope to God that doesn't happen, but who knows? That might happen. But basically, this could possibly mean they're playing. Maybe who knows? Maybe Adam finally gets to one up on Blake again to show how important he is, and basically kill off Sun. Basically, to apply how important he is, since they sort of messed that up during Volume 5. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna redeem him. Like killing Sun, you'd be doing Bumblebee fans a favor, actually. So. And that's implying that Sun actually goes with them. Because who knows, he might just stay. And maybe that's what's happened. Maybe he stays by, maybe he tries to protect the Gara and Blake's mom, and he basically gets killed for it. Maybe that's what's gonna happen. Who knows? We can only wait. We can wait and see. Considering that this is going to happen, this is basically coming up in about 2 weeks from Saturday. 2 weeks from Saturday is when they finally premiere. So again, we could be seeing a we could be seeing Sun's final appearance before going off into that sunset, or we could just, have the ship and have that ship forever. Despite the fact that Yang has literally been the better person this entire time and lost her arm for it, and yet she gets nothing. If that's the case, then why you like? Here's the thing: if that's gonna be the case, go ahead and kill off Yang. Just put her out of her misery at this point, because, like, at that point, I feel like Yang been through enough, and at that point, you should probably just put her out of her misery, because you have treated her in such an unfair way that literally killing her off would be better off for her than actually living. But yeah, wow, this was a long video. This was almost 20 minutes. Usually don't do 20 minutes videos, but hey, here we are. 20-minute video almost. That's weird. Anyways, I just wanted to vent about that because I want to get to see in particular, maybe we'll get a sneak peek next week to basically hold all fans for the reveal. But again, it's all like that needs to imply that they'll show it. But again, it's like oh, actually, hold on. There's an actual thing in here. Hold on. Nope, that's not it. College. Yes, this is it. Okay, that's basically it. It's volumes. So RWBY's going to Shonen Jump. Okay, I don't think RWBY is Shonen Jump worthy. I mean, not just the anime show, but the manga maybe? I don't know who's writing it. I haven't read it myself, but who knows? Okay, the Manticoregram, which we've been teased at since. Steps. Oh god, Nebu coming back. Meaning that maybe we'll get the rest of the team again. Who knows? Oh boy. Like, look. This. Okay. And then basically we got Genlock stuff, basically. Now here's the thing that's gonna get interesting. About to go for haywire. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hope, like, again, maybe. Oh boy. Apparently. Oh, okay. Good news then. They literally had a line. I hope this isn't the last time we see each other. That is literally raising death flags. That that is the clearest and most positive announce of a death flag I have ever seen. So, Blake, I not like, cause they won't kill. Like at this point, I think it's confirmed they will not kill the main cast. At least they won't kill RWBY. I think we've established at the point they're not going to do that. So yeah, but this might imply that Sun might be getting killed. So, yeah, Sun buddy. It's been nice knowing you and all. You've been a fun character to have, but I believe that's them raising the death flag for you. So, rest in peace, Sun. Rest in peace. You were a good character. I didn't care for you much. I liked your nunchucks, your gunchucks, staff thingy. Shame that Lily went away and then only came back doing Volume 6, Volume 5, and now we're likely going to only see it for one more time for Volume 6. Oh god, if they do the dead parent cliche with Blake, oh my god. Oh my god, that would be the most horrible and ironic thing ever. Because at that point, you might as well turn Blake into freaking the RWBY Clement into Batman. Oh my god! Don't do it! Rooster Teeth, I beg you, just keep them alive. You don't have to do anything. Have them be irrelevant. I don't care. Just keep them alive because we can't have the dead parent cliche with Blake. Because if that does, you'll turn into the cat version of Batman. And I don't want that. I'm concerned because that might be the intention that they're going with, and I don't approve. Oh, horrible thoughts just went into my head. It's like, oh no. Oh no. We might get a dead boyfriend and a dead parent cliches for Blake. Oh god. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Rooster Teeth, don't. Don't pull a Batman with Blake. Don't pull a Batman with Blake. Please, for the love of everything good and not so good with Ruby. Don't pull a Batman with Blake. Don't do it. Do not think about do not think about doing it. Do not even think about thinking about doing it. Just don't. Turn around. Do a 180-degree away from this train wreck that's about to happen. Oh my god, I am so sorry about this, like, horrible thing. But god. So I just found it like, oh, and then it just kept going on and on and on. It's like, oh god, this is gonna get much. This has the potential to go all the way to the horrible, the most worst level ever. And I, I actually do not like that direction, so let's not go in that direction, Bruce Steve. Okay, let's not give Blake basically the dead parents cliche and the dead boyfriend cliche and turn her into the cat into Ruby equivalent of Batman. Let's not do that because, like, even if you don't, you're basically encouraging the entire Ruby community to basically turn it into Batman. We don't need that. We don't need Bat Blake or Gat Blake or whatever. I've gone on way too long. We are almost at 27 minutes. So, with that out of the way, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoy, and leave your comments below about what you actually think is going to go on. If you think this is actually a death flag for a son, or if they're actually going to go with the Black Sun Cannon thing. So, yeah. See you guys then. Next time, whatever.